Alright, yo, what's up, son? This is that motherfucking host, goddamn Mr. Motherfucking Yuck. You're watching my YouTube channel, MrYuckForever, all one word. Now, I know a lot of you guys been out there watching my Demon Hunter build. You know, I got a lot of props on that, all three of them. Seems like you guys really enjoyed my 1 million DPS, you know, really awesome for multiplayer there. My monk builds, if you haven't checked those out, make sure you do. You see me solo Diablo on INFERNO Master V. Fucking can't even hurt me. He's a goddamn scrub. In that build, I do have some of the most epic of epic armor in the goddamn game. So before we get started here, you know, this build, you know, I like to call this the Vampiric Reaver of Souls. You know, I'm using Messerschmitt's Reaver right here. And this build will help you get, you know, all primed up for Reaper of Souls. That shit's gonna be coming out real goddamn soon. I'm really sorry this shit took so goddamn long, but you know, that's just the way it fucking is sometimes. Got a lot of other goddamn games that be playing and shit. So, just like always, before we get started, go into options, gameplay, elective mode. Make sure that motherfucking shit is clicked. That way we can go ahead and switch any skills with any skill buttons we need. We can go ahead and fucking get started here. Mopping up some goddamn scrubs and all sorts of good ass fucking shit you guys be wanting to see. So, some of the badass shit that's going to be going on here in this build. I think I got, what the fuck is it? I got a little bit over 10,000 armor rating, 120,000 vitality. I think my DPS is 373,000, I think is what it is. So let's go ahead and throw out all my shouts real quick. And it is 373,000 DPS, 10,000 armor rating, 120,000 vitality. Okay, I'm not going to be able to be killed on this shit. Same as all my other builds. They're all fucking god tank builds. Messerschmitt's Reaver is a little slow, but I try to boost it up with attack speed and a lot of my shit. Other key things that you're going to really want to take into account to get your character as beefy as mine is I've stacked enough critical hit chance where it's at a 53%. If my critical hit damage was a little bit more, it'd make this build just that much more OP. But the good thing is I'm sure a lot of you guys out there have found better armor. So when you set your character up with my passive and active skills, you'll really fucking enjoy this build. My critical hit damage is 350-something%. Damage reduction from a 10,000 armor ratings right at about 77%. And other than that, you know, is there anything else I really want to fucking see? My life steal right now is just going to be in my waistband. It's at a 3%. Life per kill is over 2,000. Life per hit is at 1,300. So my life per second is also at 2,000 with my fucking shouts on and shit. So let's go ahead and I guess I could go ahead and show you. Let's start off with my fucking skills this time. So this is a very unorthodox build that I'm going to be going for. It's really fucking weird. And almost every build out there always uses a primary skill. And on this one, I am not using any fucking primary skills. In fact, I'm going to set my abilities up so it's the easiest way to fucking fight. I'm going to be throwing my secondary whirlwind on my X button. I'm going to be using Wind Shear, which is gain 1 fury for every enemy struck. So the more enemies we're going to be fighting at once, the easier it's going to be. It's definitely a multiplayer build. You can still hit the main bosses and kill them. But for shits and giggles sakes, it's really fucking epic for multiplayer. You know, if you throw my Demon Hunter build in with this guy and you guys are fucking around on multiplayer on the internet, on Master V, you know, you're really going to fucking like this build. For my R2, I'm going to be using Rend. So this is going to be our only 2 attacking abilities, Whirlwind and Rend. And on Rend, I'm going to be using Bloodlust, which is gain 9% of the damage done by Rend is life. So this is going to be your life regenning move, along with all 3% damage dealt. Now, the 9% damage done, the more enemies we have around us, and we're using that shit, the more epic it's going to be. We're just going to be gaining back so much life, the dudes cannot stop us. For the only defensive skill I need is Ground Stomp. If you don't have this on any build, you're a complete fucking idiot, because Ground Stomp is absolutely amazing. Not only is it on a cooldown and it generates fury, it brings all of the dudes in closer to you so you can hit them all really easy with whirlwind. And it also stuns them for 4 seconds, which is fucking awesome. So I'm also going to be using Battle Rage. And on the modifier, I'm going to be using Martyr's Rage, which also increases my damage by 30%. Threatening Shout. And you see right here, I'm using 3 different tactics. So this is why you want to have that elective mode on. So we can have all 3 of these tactics in our build. For Threatening Shout, I'm going to use Falter. Affected enemies also have their attack speed reduced by 15% for 5 seconds. So the dudes are going to be attacking us slower, which means they're doing less damage. And the damage reduction is reduced by, 20%. From pretty much all the dudes that are going to be close enough to hit us. And for the final one, I'm going to be using Warcry. It also generates Fury. And it stacks armor 20% in our favor. And I'm going to use Invigorate on the modifier, which increases your maximum life by 10% and regens a decent amount of health, which is pretty fucking nice. So let's move on to our goddamn passive skills already. I'm going to be using Unforgiven, which you don't degenerate Fury. You gain 2 Fury consistently for all eternity. The next one I'm going to be using is Ruthless. Your critical hit chance is increased by an additional 5%, and critical hit damage is increased by 50%. And I'm going to be using Weapon Master. And Messerschmitt's Reaver is actually an axe, which increases our critical hit chance by additional 10%. So, you know, every other attack is a goddamn fucking critical hit, which is pretty OP. So let's go ahead and get started. We'll get out here. We'll be fucking around, fighting some dudes and shit. Let's jump right over to, let's fucking jump to the Bridge of Corsic. We'll go ahead and I will show you exactly what the fuck this build is all about. Now, so far, I've used no cutscenes in my video. You've seen it from start to finish. You know that I still got my legit shit on. Oh, well, 1 sec before I get started. You can see my follower right here. I'm just using the Templar. I've really beefed him up in vitality so he doesn't die. I actually threw one of my Hellfire rings on for him. You know, didn't even fucking want to put a Marquise Emerald or anything in that shit. Don't really even give a fuck. He has really weak damage. Don't really give a shit about his damage. His armor rating is 6,500, but his vitality is 183,000, which will help keep him alive. So let's go ahead. We're gonna jump out here, and you'll see that Rend is just the shit. I can't really be killed because I regen so much life. So let's go ahead and get a group of dudes over here. All right, here we go. So we're gonna pull them all in. We're gonna hit them with Rend. And, you know, it looks like I might be going down, but I'm not, dude. Rend is just too OP. There's a lot of fucking dudes right here. I can't be stopped. I'm just going to keep throwing out my smash where I'm stunning all of the dudes. Anytime one of my tactics is active, I'm just going to use it. You can see my Fury is at almost at maximum all the time, so I can just keep using Rend as much as humanly possible. And that way, you know, I'm hitting like 5 dudes here, and 9% of the damage dealt from 5 dudes. You can see my life regen is insane. It's literally going all the way back to the max, like over and over. So now I'm only down to a couple dudes, you know, down to 1 elite. He is Desecrator, so standing in the wake of his fire right there. Ooh, look at that, a mighty weapon. Nice. It's one of my Bull Kathos right there. So let's go ahead and just keep fucking this dude up real quick. Come over here. And like I said, you know, I'll show you my guys' weapons and shit here in just a second. I don't have the most OP of OP fucking shit, like I've said before. So you can, later on when you see my armor and shit, you will be able to even craft some of these things to be just as good. The basic layout for the entire build is fucking OP, though. Let's go ahead and throw that back on there. Let's go ahead and look at this weapon right here, Bull Kathos Solemn Vow. You know, fuck you, pretty goddamn shitty. Don't have a goddamn. There's a fucking treasure golem over there, but we don't really give a shit about him. You know, so far it's looking pretty good. Everything's pretty smooth. You know, the dudes are pretty piddly. I've worked on this build for quite some time. It's kind of funny that you can just whirlwind indefinitely. And just use Rend, and that's all you're using. Look at this, look at this. All these guys, goddamn fucking garbage. Get the fuck out of here. You're shit. You're shit. You shit. You shit, you fucking garbage. Get out of here, son. You fucking garbage. You garbage. Alright, so, let's go ahead and, fuck. Maybe I'll do a cutscene real quick. We'll jump. We'll check out some bosses. Maybe some more epic fighting here. Oh, fuck it. What do we got? What do we got? A cave right here? Is this frost? Okay, the frost caverns are better than the ice fall anyways. So, you see me do a little bit of fighting there. So, let's go ahead and jump into some of my armor. See what the fuck I'm using. You know, all that good shit. So, obviously, for my weapon, I'm using MrYuckForever's Reaver. That's why it's called the Vampiric Reaver of Souls. You have that insane amount of that life regen from Rend, which is the vampiric version. The Reaver is from the weapon, and the Souls is the amount of fucking goddamn dudes you're going to be killing while using this build. So, my bracers, Lacuni Prowlers, it's actually a pretty weak one. This is definitely something you could get better in your build. It's not even really that fucking OP, to be honest. Doesn't even have 200 strength. It does have the attack speed, movement speed, a little bit of vitality. Other than that, it's kind of fucking shit. My Ouroboros is pretty OP, though. It's at 27 to 45 damage, over 400 strength, almost 300 vitality, almost 400 life per hit. It does have an 11% critical hit chance. If it did have critical hit damage, like it does, I think, in my monk build, that would just make it more fucking OP. I'm using the Mempo of Twilight, obviously, because it looks so goddamn badass. Who doesn't want to be a fucking uber-ass looking samurai? It does got that attack speed in it, and a pretty decent strength, nice life percentage. Let's see. Oh, whoops. Immortal King's Eternal Reign for my chest piece. I did find it with 3 sockets. Crafted 3 Marquise Emeralds in there. Almost comes out to 500 strength, 120 vitality, life percentage, which is really nice. And additional armor craft in it. Vile Ward for my shoulder pieces. They're pretty decent overall. I'm sure plenty of people have found these. They're, you know, a really average, fucking solid arm or shoulder pieces. I didn't find 7 Sins yet, and I'm not really too worried about it. If you did, like I said, just make sure you build better. So I crafted myself some Sage Gestures. They're pretty good. Has that 9% attack speed, 55% critical hit damage, and 7% critical hit chance. The 3% life leech percentage that I was talking about earlier is coming from my waist piece, which is a set from the Immortal King's Legend. It's okay. You might be able to find something better actually just crafting it, but I don't really give a shit. My pants, I'm just using Blackthorn's Jousting Mail for the sure fact that it gives me life per hit, life percentage, really fucking high vitality, over 400 and over 300 strength, which is really nice. Immortal King Strides, almost 300 strength, almost 300 vitality. Good resist overall elements, a little bit over 80. Decent movement speed. And then for my rings, I'm going to be using Unity and Skull Grasp. There's plenty of other better ones out there, but these are just good enough for right now. In Unity, it's really decent because it has life per hit in the one I found. Extra armor, critical hit chance, damage to elite enemies, a decent amount of strength, if I didn't say that. In Skull Grasp, a decent amount of strength, attack speed, life per hit, armor, critical hit chance. So you'll see that I'm really stacked in vampirism, you know, regenning all of that fucking life consistently. Now, here's some more fucking elite group of dudes right here, and you'll see that, you know, I'm standing in the wake of some arcane, which is usually pretty dumb to do, and these guys are reflecting damage. But, oh, whoops, I didn't even have one of my shouts on right there. But, you know, just like that, you know, just standing in the fucking damage center of that arcane. Now, normally that would really fuck your ass up, but it's not, because this build is just too goddamn OP. So, okay, we fucked up a couple more dudes here. I'm going to jump out of this. I'm going to jump in. We're going to test out how this works on a couple bosses. Now, this build does work really fucking good for multiplayer, because your fucking spirit, not your spirit, your goddamn fury starts to run down a little bit when you are fighting bosses. But you still can do it. Now, you can change some of the stuff if you want for fucking fighting bosses. Now, if you fought all the bosses and you're just grinding for legendaries, I mean, you might as well just stay with this build because it is fucking just that good. I mean, you can see right here, none of these dudes doing any goddamn damage. You're fucking garbage. Get the fuck out of here. Now, if you don't think these guys are strong enough, I'm going to back out right now. We're going to jump into some shit on Act 4, and I'm going to show you a little bit stronger dudes and see how this build works there. Alright, yo, what's up, son? Alright, so now we're ready to jump into some motherfucking epic goddamn shit here on Act 4, mopping up some more goddamn fucking scrubs, all that good ass fucking shit. Hopefully you're still there, you didn't back out like bitch, you know, like I did your mom last night. No, just kidding. Just playing. So, alright, so, sorry about that, I'm just fucking around, bro. Hopefully you guys like my video after I'm done here. If you want, leave any comments. Subscribe to my YouTube channel, Mr. Yuck. I didn't mention in Mr. Smith's Reaver, I do have another one that has like a 5-something% life leech. On this one that I found, I actually kind of wanted to go over this. It doesn't have a socket, which normally I'm like, if it doesn't have a socket, it's no fucking good. But Mr. Smith's Reaver in this one that I found has 197% critical hit damage in it. And so that's where most of my critical hit damage is. And by the way, on Rend, it does 700% weapon damage as physical over 5 seconds. I just wanted to mention that just because, well, that's where a lot of my goddamn fucking damage is coming from. So if you're wondering, like, whoa, this guy seems like he's doing a lot of damage, even though his DPS doesn't seem that high, like, you know, it's all about how you set your character up. You know, how your skills relate to the other ones, you know, blah, 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 blah. You've seen it all in my fucking other goddamn builds, you know, why the fuck they're so good and all that good-ass shit. So I don't really need to go over that too much more. You're just going to sit back and now watch me just mop up some goddamn scrubs and all that good-ass shit. So, right here, you know, look at all these fucking dudes. You know, there's like a god-awful amount of dudes right here. It's like, no way, Yuck. You are dead, bro. There is no way you're going to survive all these guys. Like, there is just too many fucking dudes. But, like I said before, every time I cast Rend out, there's so many guys that I'm like life leeching on like an insane amount of dudes. And like slowly by slowly, look at, they're all disappearing because they fucking garbage. They fucking garbage. Oh shit. Oh shit. Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. I was standing in that shit when I shouldn't have been. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Ah, you garbage. Get out of here. Alright, now, oh, here's one guy left. Alright, let's get rid of this guy. Now, whoop, oh shit, not even paying attention. I'm looking at something else. Alright, so, what, motherfucker, get over here. Oh, Ren killed him. Alright, so anyways. Now, normally you ain't fighting that, you know, OP or large fucking size of dudes or whatever. But apparently that time I happened to run into a giant fucking army of dudes. So, you know, whatever, so be it. Still managed to get through that, which is fucking really awesome. Just proves, you know, how effective this build really is. And we'll go ahead, just mop this guy up real quick. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, your shit. Alright, so that was pretty fucking awesome, dude, right there. Exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Even when you think you're going down, you just don't. I don't know what else really to say other than I'm going to mop up a couple more dudes right here. And then I'm going to get on the Diablo, show you that you can beat Diablo with this build. And some people are like, well, you can't. Well, you fucking said that with my Demon Hunter and my Monk, and yet I still fucking did it. So now I'm going to show you the same goddamn shit, but just with my Barbarian. Alright, so I was going to show you me fighting Diablo like in the next clip here, but instead I ran into like the fucking biggest mob like of all eternity. Like, there's so many fucking bro, there is like 5 elite packs right here. Like, I don't even really know what the fuck is going on because there's so many dudes. But the more dudes there are, the more I hit them with Rend. I'm like realistically regenning like 100,000 life a second. And they can't stop me. Look at this. They can't stop me. Now, my DPS isn't as high as I would like it to because I haven't grinded long enough on this character. Now, if I found some more epic fucking items, my character would be just that much better. But if you're playing like I said earlier with my my Demon Hunter build, you could have a Demon Hunter sitting over here, you know, hitting out like a million DPS or whatever, or even like with my Monk build, you know, casting the Wave of Light and just fucking tearing these dudes up. And you could just sit up here and you could soak up all this damage because you can't be killed. Like, how am I still not dead? You're wondering. You're wondering, like, what the fuck? Where did most of these guys go? Well, I killed them all. I killed them all because they're fucking garbage, and they can't kill me. I'm just about ready to mop up the last couple fucking dudes here real quick. You know, they got reflective, extra health, knockback, all that good shit. You know, no reason to sit here. Oh, well, I guess I could. Somebody would be like, well, you couldn't kill that guy. That's why you fucking went to a different scene. That's why you went to a cutscene. That's why I went to a cutscene. It's like, I didn't go to a cutscene because I couldn't kill this dude. That'd be some goddamn bullshit. Just keep sitting here, fucking this guy up. His name's a lot. Your name's fucking dumb. Get the fuck out of here. Alright, so just to make sure, you know, it's not like, oh, you switched items or fucking something stupid. Or maybe you're not on Inferno Master V. Well, it says Inferno Master V right there. And I still have 373,000 damage with a little bit over 10,000 armor and 120,000 vitality. So, obviously I didn't fucking do that. So now I will show you Diablo right after this. Alright, so you could really see in that last clip when I was fighting that big fucking mob of dudes how effective, you know, all of my skills are combined together. You know, whether or not I'm using, not Ren, fucking, my defensive move, Ground Stomp, to help pull the guys closer so I can hit more of them, I can leech more life and stun them, how all of my, shouts come into play, why I use the passive skills that I fucking do, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so now that I went through this once again, and, if you didn't see, oh, maybe you'll be like, oh, you changed items or fucking something. Inferno Master V, once again. My DPS is a little lower because I don't have all my shouts on, so let's... look at I stunned him. 373,000 damage, blah, 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 blah. Alright, so all the same goddamn shit. So, you can fight Diablo, you know, it's just going to take a little longer, especially than my Monk build, like I said before, because I'm not doing as much damage. But it's going to be the same thing, you know. He can't really stop me. It looks like you might run out of fury. You just got to kind of time it a little better against him because there's only a single dude. And that's why it's so OP fighting in large groups and multiplayer and not fighting bosses, is the sheer fact that there's so many dudes that wind shear, the modifier on whirlwind, will hit so many dudes that you can't run out of fucking fury. So let's see if he fucking kills me right here. No. About 60% fucking health. You know, obviously, Diablo is not going to kill me here. I could sit here all day and fight this guy, but I'm not going to. Or am I? I don't know. I mean, I guess I could. I mean, if you really want to, you can stay tuned and watch me fight this guy the rest of the time. Because somebody might be like, but you didn't. You didn't fucking kill him, Mr. Yuck. This is what happened. This is what happened. You backed out because you knew that you couldn't kill him, and Diablo actually killed you. That's what happened, Mr. Yuck. That is exactly what happened. So for that sure fact, I'm actually not going to. I actually am. Now, you can always leave, subscribe to my YouTube channel, rewatch this shit, figure out what the fuck I did, how you can make your barb really fucking good. If you got the same goddamn items and or better ones than I do, and you use the same fucking build, the same type of setup, then that just means your guy's going to be better. And that's good, because that's what I want. That's why I make these videos. I'm glad people, you know, give me comments and stuff on my on my Demon Hunter build, you know. and they're like, whoa, bro, you know, they're like, it's a really cool build, you know, but like, my DPS is 1.1 million. I'm like, alright, well that's awesome. Have you used the same skills as me? They're like, yes, I use like pretty much the same skills. And it's like, well that's fucking good, epic. Then that means I am doing something right. You're using the same fucking shit that I'm using. And it's working. That's because, well, I'm not going to make character builds that don't work. That would be fucking stupid. Because then who would watch them? Who would like my character builds? That would be fucking stupid. You know, that would not make any goddamn fucking sense at all. Now, obviously, Diablo is taking much fucking longer than I want it to. And if you want to fight Diablo and or the bosses, you can modify some of your passive skills. What is the one that I was wanting to modify? There was one specific one that I wanted to modify. It would make it to... Oh, you could pretty much modify any of them. Look at this. Oh, you still can't get me. You still can't get me. You can't do it. Can't do it. Give me that rend. Stun your ass. Come get some. Come get some. And you could make it so you increase fury a little bit more if you wanted to be looping bosses or whatever. But it's not. That's not what the build is for. You could slightly modify it if you wanted to. Don't really give a shit. Fucking, you know. I'd be fucking well surprised if anybody is even still watching this fucking video at this point. For the most part, I'm sure I'm probably actually just talking to myself, which is kind of funny. Like, Mr. Yuck, nobody has even watched this fucking far into your video, and I'd be like, you know what, I'm not fucking surprised. I wouldn't even be surprised. Actually, I kind of would be surprised. But whatever, don't really give a shit. I'm just gonna keep fucking monologuing about some crazy ass shit. Oh, by the way, fucking, if you haven't checked out some of my Call of Duty stuff, you know, my Call of Duty videos, they definitely don't have as many views as my Diablo videos. You know, my Diablo videos have pretty actually decent views. But nonetheless, even like my Modern Warfare 3 stuff for Call of Duty is some of the most epic Call of Duty games of fucking all time. Who can drop a quad run Moab? A quad run Moab? Get the fuck out of here. No one, bro. If you have not, please check out my Call of Duty videos. My montages, you know, instead of unfucking believable, they're all called like unyucking believable. Yes, because I'm Master Yuck, and that is kind of fucking funny. I do think that is funny, whether or not you do or not. I don't really give a shit. Alright, so now we're back to the final section here on Diablo. Just trying to finish this guy up real quick. Here he is, trying to do his fucking Uber move to me, which don't really do anything. Oh, yeah. Yeah, good for you. Do your other Uber move. Oh, you're so good, Diablo. But you're so good. Oh man. Oh no. Are you damaging me? Is that what you're doing? Oh, are you? Are you damaging me? Damn, bro. You're so OP. Oh my gosh. You're really gonna kill me this time. You got me, bro. Yeah, I'm dead. Oh, wait. No, that was just what Scrub was playing. With the shitty ass build that wasn't mine. And so if you want, you know, to block that move, that's when I always throw out my ground stomp just to interrupt him. Cause stun does interrupt any move that you're using. Which is also fucking OP to know if you didn't fucking know that. An epic ass long fucking fight here with Diablo. This is the only reason why I wish I had slightly better items, and why I don't like to fight him with my Barbarian, but whatever. This is how I found MrYuckForever Reaver, though, the weapon that I am using, is from Diablo, and fighting from my Barbarian, which is kind of funny, but... Oh, you're so OP. Oh my gosh, no. No, don't kill me. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do... Oh my gosh, are you gonna kill me? Oh my god, no. No, get out of here, you fucking garbage. And this fucking video is just about over. Like I said, guys, this is your host, Mr. Yuck. Yo, thanks for tuning in. I actually really hope you like my video. Some of my fucking commentary. If you haven't checked out my other fucking builds, please do so. I'm not really sure what the fuck he was doing right there. He was like laying on his side like a bitch, while I was just fucking him in the ass like I am right now. Get out of here! Chew! Garbage! And that is a fucking epic build, and why you should definitely at least give this fucking shit a try. Thanks for tuning in. Subscribe to that YouTube channel, MrYuckForever. Check out all my other fucking epic shit. Hopefully a couple more Diablo 3 builds will be coming soon. And along with Reaper of Souls, when that shit does come out for console, I will be dropping some new, even better builds that I'm sure you guys will love. Thanks for tuning in, and I will see you guys next time. Later, guys.